Chris Thomas of PrepXtra here at Middle Tennessee State's Murphy Center, where Grace Christian Academy fell to Van Buren 64-60 in the Class A state quarterfinals. Grace Christian, of course, trying to get to the semifinals for the second consecutive year. They trailed by 11 in the third quarter, actually led 53-50 at one point in the fourth. Just could not get closer than 59-58 though down the stretch. Grant Ledford, the talented freshman, he had a team-high 26 points. He had a chance when they were down 63-60, had a really good look at a three-pointer to tie it. He said it felt good coming out of his hands. It just was a little bit short. I thought the difference in this game, though, was Connor Arnold picking up 3 fouls in the first half. Then he picked up a quick foul in the first half of the third quarter, went back to the bench. He only played 13 seconds. 13 minutes. He was the key cog in Grace Christian's win last year against Clay County. It was their first ever win in the state tournament. He never got going, only finished with 6 points. And if you ask Mike Doyd after the game, just Grace Christian was never able to find a flow on offense, and a lot of that had to do with Connor Arnold not being on the floor. That was the only game today for area teams. We've got 2 tomorrow, though, in Class AA. CAK going to take on Chattanooga Brainerd, and then Fulton going to take on Chattanooga Central. Fulton has a good chance, I think, to make a run in this state tournament if they can get through the quarterfinals. This is a wide-open Class AA. Fulton's here for the 22nd time, 16th time under Jody Wright. Of course, they only lost 2 games this season and really have been remotivated since that blowout loss to Oak Ridge. They're playing really good basketball. Had to kind of scrap past Greenville in the state sectional, but they come here with a little bit of momentum. And watch out for Fulton if they can kind of avoid stumbling over themselves. They have the athleticism to make a run, and like I said, it's a really wide open Class AA state tournament this season. Then you look at CAK, it's the first time they're in the state tournament since 2005, but it's the first time they've ever been in the Class AA state tournament. The 2005 year, they were in Class A. Shane Wells' bunch, they battled the flu coming into the state tournament. How fresh do they look? I know they were a little sluggish in practice leading up to it because of that flu bug. How much have they been able to kind of kick some of that to the side as they come in and play a really athletic Chattanooga Brainerd team? So that'll be the kind of storylines we're following tomorrow. You can get complete coverage at PrepXtra.com. Follow me on Twitter at PrepXtra, PrepXtra, and follow our PrepXtra Facebook page for live look-ins as we take some live looks into some games as they're going on, and of course provide halftime analysis tomorrow as well.